What if the legends were never just myths? From the icy fjords of Norway to the hot, mist-filled rivers of the Amazon, strange beings are emerging, and for the first time, cameras are capturing them. Glowing turtles, roaring fish, creatures with human-like faces, beings we were told never existed or should not exist anymore. Yet now they're appearing, not in folklore, but on real video. Are these genetic mutations, secret military experiments, or something ancient rising back into our world? The rivers are sending a message, and what they're revealing has left scientists completely stunned. Number 23. The growling beast of the Mekong. In the dark, murky waters of the Mekong River, something surfaced that should never have been there. Witnesses claim a gigantic fish. No, something far worse, burst in the river and swallowed a struggling animal in one violent motion. Without hesitation, one man jumped into water, risking his life to save it. The river exploded with movement. Then came the sound. The creature growled. Not a normal splash or thrashing noise, but a deep, throaty growl that instantly froze everyone watching. After a desperate struggle, the man managed to pull the animal free, and the creature disappeared back into the depths. Many assumed it had to be a Mekong giant catfish, but others strongly disagreed. It didn't move like one. It didn't sound like one. Whatever surfaced that day wasn't natural. It felt ancient and far more dangerous than anything known. Number 22. The mermaid. Of Norway, half human, half fish. From Southeast Asia to the frozen north, another nightmare emerged from the water, this time in the icy fjords of Norway. Late at night, fishermen hauling in their nets heard a violent crash beneath their boat. What they pulled up was not a fish. It was pure terror. Tangled in the ropes was a pale, bluish creature, half human, half fish, with slick black hair and eyes burning with rage. It screamed, not like an animal, but like something with lungs, like something that felt pain. One fisherman yelled, "Hold it tight!" Another swore the creature locked eyes with him and pointed. The footage descends into chaos. The flashlight flickers. Someone screams. Then the creature dives back into the dark water. Was it real? Only a blurry video remains and an unsettling silence that refuses to fade. Number 21. The Amazon vampire fish. If you believe smaller creatures are harmless, think again. In Brazil's Amazon basin, a young boy screamed in agony while bathing in the river. Doctors later removed a horrifying creature from his body, a kangaroo, infamously known as the Amazon vampire fish. Just a few inches long, it is nearly transparent, invisible in the water, and capable of entering natural body openings. Once inside, it feeds from within. These incidents were once extremely rare, but over the past 5 years, cases have reportedly tripled. Dr. Maria Santos, a leading parasitologist, points to rising water temperatures and disappearing prey. Climate stress is forcing the kangaroo closer to humans. What was once a jungle legend is now becoming a recurring emergency room nightmare. The river is changing, and so are the dangers hidden beneath its surface. Number 20. The invisible water shadow. From the kangaroo's hidden terror to something quieter, yet deeply unsettling. A tourist on a calm river cruise filmed what appeared to be a floating log drifting past the boat. It moved smoothly, almost peacefully, until it suddenly dove. Bubbles erupted, ripples spread, and something vanished below. The boatman calmly whispered, "You're not the first to see it." When the footage was analyzed frame by frame, the movement became clear. It wasn't drifting like wood. It moved with intention, controlled, aware. Sonar scans in that stretch of river have detected fast-moving shapes, but they disappear before equipment can focus. Whatever this thing is, it clearly avoids being identified. And yet, it always swims near the boats, close enough to be seen, but never close enough to be understood. Number 19. The Horned River Corpse. Further along, in the depths of mystery, comes the tale of the Horned River Corpse. A man filming near the Orinoco River heard a sudden splash. There, tangled in branches, lay a creature with enormous curled horns. It wasn't moving, half submerged, covered in algae, seemingly dead. But before he could get closer, the footage abruptly cut out. What happened next? Nobody knows. Metadata confirmed it was filmed at 3:17 a.m. days later. Satellite images detected circular disturbances in water. By then, the area had been declared restricted. The man, only identified as Carlos M., disappeared from public view. Some claim the creature was taken away. Others insist it swam off into the river's depths. Number 18, the South American River Nessie. Then came the captain. In a remote part of South America, Captain Rodriguez witnessed something breaching the river's surface. Long neck, thick, leathery skin, a small head. It matched descriptions of Scotland's Loch Ness Monster. Yet this wasn't Loch Ness. This was a hot, murky river, far from civilization. He filmed the creature. It surfaced, turned toward the boat, looked directly at him, then slid silently back into the current. Rodriguez, a sailor with over 23 years of experience, said he'd never seen anything like it, neither in shape nor intelligence. It looked at me like it understood, he recalled. Scientists shrugged. Locals stayed silent. But the river had spoken. Number 17, the mud beast with a human face. In India's southern swamps, fishermen hauled something massive aboard their boat. At first, it looked like a river shark, 8 feet long, slimy, caked in mud. But its head resembled a human. Round black eyes, a faint grin, skin translucent like eel flesh. The fisherman froze. Then it whispered soft, human-like sounds, almost like it was trying to speak. Samples sent for analysis revealed something extraordinary, unknown DNA and an advanced neural structure. Dr. Rajesh Patel discovered brain pathways far more complex than any known river species. The creature eventually died, but not before staring at the men. Not in fear, but with curiosity, as if it was observing them. Number 16, the sharp-legged jungle crab. From mud to jungle, explorers in a flooded rainforest spotted what seemed like twisted wood. Until it moved. It was a crab, enormous, armored, with legs like serrated blades. They captured it on video, then fled. Later, it was identified as a Neolithicized crab, a deep-sea species nicknamed the warrior. But these crabs don't belong in rainforests. They can't survive in freshwater. So why was it miles inland? Scientists propose forced migration. Others suggest rapid adaptation. Some even believe deep-sea creatures are rising, pushed upward by unseen forces. Local tribes speak of armored spirits from underground rivers. Suddenly, the old legends feel less like myth and more like a warning. Number 15, the secret mantis shrimp facility. But what happens when humans stop watching nature and begin manipulating it? In Southeast Asia, an explorer uncovered an abandoned laboratory outside Bangkok. Inside were hundreds of mantis shrimp sealed in tanks. But these were not normal creatures. They were larger, smarter, brighter. Some could open containers, solve mazes, and flash complex light patterns. One former researcher claimed they reacted to emotion, shrinking when shouted at, glowing rhythmically when praised. Leaked documents tied the lab to a secret military project focused on adaptive intelligence and marine genetics. Then everything vanished. The scientists disappeared. The facility was wiped clean. The shrimp? Released. Now local fishermen report encounters with oversized, aggressive shrimp-like beings in nearby waters. If intelligence was engineered here, did it evolve beyond control? Number 14. The orange salamander mystery. After the mantis shrimp revelations, strange reports emerged from Japan. Something was glowing beneath a river's surface. A man walking along a riverside trail stopped when a bright orange shape shot through the water. At first, it looked like a pipe. Then it turned. A salamander, nearly 3 feet long, glowing orange, moving at impossible speed. It was not the known Andreas japonicus, a species unchanged for 20 million years. This one was different. Water samples showed elevated levels of neodymium and lanthanides, elements linked to rapid mutation. Researchers said its movements were unnaturally fast, almost evasive. One biologist whispered, "It's like evolution skipped a step." And if one creature changed this fast, how many others are adapting unseen? Number 13. Giant crabs surfacing in China. That same month, a fisherman in eastern China filmed something even more disturbing. Enormous crabs were crawling out of the sea. Their shells were thick like armor, claws as wide as a grown man's arm, and they moved together in perfect unison. The species was Macrocheira camphori, the Japanese spider crab. Normally, they live nearly 1,000 feet below the surface, but now they were rising. Scientists say deep ocean trenches are warming, forcing species upward in search of cooler water. But these crabs weren't just migrating. They were marching, coordinated, organized, behavior never seen before. One expert warned, this resembles collective intelligence. The real question is chilling. What happens when ancient deep-sea predators enter our shallow world? Number 12. The One-Eyed River. Creature near a contaminated site. As if nature was sending a warning, pollution revealed something else. In 2018, a man walking near a contaminated river in China found a body washed ashore. Pale, humanoid, with a single eye centered in its forehead. It had thin limbs and a long, eel-like body. It appeared lifeless, but locals claimed it blinked moments before going still. The river downstream had been polluted for decades by chemical waste from a pharmaceutical plant. Experts confirmed extreme levels of mutagens in the water, but the true fear came later. Similar creatures have since been spotted alive, moving just beneath the surface. Some believe these are not random mutations. They are signs of something reproducing, something observing, something unfinished. Number 11. The glowing turtle near a genetic lab. From one-eyed creatures to something smaller, yet just as impossible. Near a forest river close to a Japanese research facility, a man recorded a turtle unlike any other. Its shell glowed faint blue. Its head looked metallic. Its eyes appeared aware. As the camera rolled, the turtle slowly turned toward him, deliberately. Officials denied any involvement, but leaked files revealed experiments using bioluminescent genes taken from deep-sea jellyfish, supposedly for medical tracking. But what if it went further? The turtle didn't flee. It moved closer. Biologists analyzing the footage noted advanced motor control and signs of enhanced neural activity. The unanswered question remains. Was this creature designed to observe, or did it escape on its own? Number 10. The Demogorgon crab in a collapsing cave. Then came the cave encounter. Deep beneath South America, a worker named Miguel Santos reported the ground splitting during an excavation. Out of the shadows emerged something massive, armored and utterly alien. Its legs clicked like precise machinery. Its face opened in segments, revealing layers of armor and writhing appendages. Experts called it a mutated blind cave crab. Others said it resembled a prehistoric trilobite. Either way, it shouldn't exist. Later geological scans showed movement deep in the cave, not random, but deliberate and coordinated. Some believe a hidden ecosystem is being forced upward by seismic shifts. The most unsettling part? Santos claimed he saw more lurking behind it, waiting in the dark. Number 9. The hybrid pigeon that defied classification. Away from rivers, another oddity took to the skies. In 2020, during COVID lockdowns in the UK, a man filmed a pigeon in his backyard, but it was far from ordinary. Long legs, puffed chest, feathered feet. It seemed combined traits from 3 pigeon breeds that normally never mix. Ornithologists were baffled. With fewer humans around, had urban species begun hybridizing on their own? Perhaps. But feather samples revealed something stranger. Genetic markers normally used in livestock resistance programs, never tested on birds. Soon more sightings followed. Hybrid pigeons appeared in clusters across Europe. Not just physically, but in behavior. They watched humans, mimic movements, approach without fear. It was as if they weren't merely evolving. They were recalibrating. Number 8. The flying spirit of Pakistan. Not all anomalies crawl or swim. Some take flight. In 2022, villagers in rural Pakistan reported eerie cries at night, high-pitched and human-like. A man went to investigate and filmed a flying creature with leathery wings and a disturbingly human-like face, large baby-like eyes. a mouth that groaned like an infant. Scientists suggested it was a mutated megabat, but it didn't flee humans. It responded, cooing when spoken to softly, screeching when yelled at, even recognizing individuals. Its brain appeared far larger than expected, and its behavior was socially complex. It died in captivity, but not before showing fear, empathy, and possibly memory. If this wasn't a mutation, then where had it been hiding all this time? Number 7. The eyeless, creatures invading UK homes. In a quiet UK suburb, David Mitchell heard scratching one night. In his living room, he saw a creature, no eyes, no mouth, with a twitching tail, slither across the floor and vanish. Then came more. 3 sightings in different rooms, always at night. Security footage confirmed they entered through cracks in the floor. Soil tests outside revealed industrial solvent traces, linked to genetic labs more than 20 miles away. Over 40 homes reported similar encounters. Eyeless, limbless worms moving stealthily inside. Not pests, not insects. Something else entirely. A mutation? A lost experiment? Whatever they were no longer staying hidden underground. Number 6. The legless crocodile mutation. Just when it seemed rivers were the only affected zones, the land began to change too. Near a small inland pond, a fisherman heard sloshing behind him. He turned and froze. A crocodile, or something that looked like one, was crawling through the mud, but it had no legs. None. It moved like a snake, dragging itself forward with only its torso muscles. Some say it was a result of a violent injury. Others believe it was born this way. A mutation that shouldn't have survived, yet did. No species has ever been confirmed. Many now believe it wasn't a crocodile at all, but a glimpse into evolution, or perhaps nature's failure. Number 5. Blind mole from the backyard. Think strange creatures only live in deep jungles or murky rivers. Think again. In a quiet suburban neighborhood, a man heard faint scratching outside. When he stepped into his backyard, he saw something crawling in the dirt. Wrinkled skin, no eyes, oversized teeth jutting from its upper lip. At first, it looked like a rat, but as it moved, it became clear. This thing burrowed like a mole, yet unlike any species in biology books. Slow, blind, but strangely aware of sound around it. Experts examining photos suggested it might be a lab escapee. One failed experiment among many. But if it got out, how many others could have too? Number 4. The cave dragon. Deep underground, something ancient may still breathe. In an unexplored cave system, a team of explorers caught on video. First came a low growl, then movement, dust and rocks shifting, followed by a flash of glinting scales. The creature had wings, folded along a long tail and glowing yellow eyes. One explorer screamed, "Owen! Owen! What is that?" as the camera fell. The team never returned. The footage ends in static, but one blurry frame shows a horned, spine silhouette like a dragon curled in sleep. Scientists dismissed it, yet the video continues to circulate. Whatever lived there didn't chase them. It warned them. It wanted to be left alone. Number 3. The glowing turtle. Just when you thought bioluminescence only existed in the deep sea, a riverbank told a different story. A man walking under moonlight spotted a faint glow near the water. He moved closer and froze. A turtle, its head oversized metallic-like, emitted a soft, eerie glow. Not a reflection, not a trick of light. Real. It blinked, moved slowly, and calmly crawled into the river. The footage went viral. Some believed it was a genetically altered animal, leaked from a nearby lab. Others insisted it was a new freshwater species, capable of glowing like a squid. Whatever it was, the light was real, and nature or science had given it life. Number 2. The Living Road of Worms, Texas, 2015. From glowing reptiles to something far more primal and closer to home. After heavy rains in Texas in 2015, a man stepped outside and froze. The entire road ahead of him was moving. A writhing blanket of earthworms covered the pavement, forming thick, pulsing veins. Some said they were escaping flooded soil, but this was different. thousands of them packed together, made the ground appear alive, almost breathing. Videos show the surface shifting as if controlled by a single organism. Biologists offered standard explanations, but locals whispered something else, that, for a moment, the Earth itself had come alive. Number 1. The tentacled and lizard-headed river monsters. Finally, the photos that sparked endless debate. 2 shots, both from the same remote riverbank in Southeast Asia. The first shows a shirtless man holding a creature with crocodile jaws, bulging eyes, and a dinosaur-like head. Its skin, thick mud, and reptilian scales. The second photo shows something even stranger, a massive tentacled mass tangled in roots, like living algae shaped as a sleeping monster. Local legends speak of flood beasts rising after storms, ancient spirits feeding on the chaos of rushing waters. Were these creatures captured after one such awakening? Or were they just waiting to be seen? The camera didn't lie.